Hello and welcome to The Right Way. I'm Chef Lee Wright, and with me...
Hi, I'm Sarah Aisha Kent. So Lee, what are you rustling up today?
So today we're going to do a quick, easy apple and mint crumble with a homemade custard.
Ooh, a yummy sweet treat.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So where do we start?
So we're going to start with the crumble topping. So what we've got for that is we've got our flour, oats and the butter. So the oven's preheating at 180 degrees, ready for the crumble topping. Right, so the butter's at room temperature and I'm going to cut it up, ready for our crumble topping. So if you could pass me a bowl, please.
Is this one okay?
Yeah, that's perfect. So what you want to do is just slice it up into cubes. We'll use half of this butter.
So half a block?
Yeah, half a block.
Cut into cubes.
Just cut into cubes. As you can see, it's already quite soft. You got your butter in there, and now we just want to pour our flour in.
Okay.
So that is 250 grams to 150 grams of butter.
Okay.
And now we're going to put in 150 grams of the oats. So if you want to just give that rub it together like that, like your sandpaper.
Okay.
And then you fill it to go like breadcrumbs. So while you're doing that, I will start on the apples. I'm going to be using red and green apple.
Okay.
A lot of people will peel the skins, but I'm just going to leave the skins on just to give it texture and more flavour. So all we want to do is just take the core out like that and then just cut it, and you can keep it chunky and just whole and just...
How's this looking, Lee?
That's looking good. It's like breadcrumbs, so
it's nearly
a little bit longer, and that'll be there, and then we'll get it in the oven.
Okay.
So I'm just going to use 1 green apple to 2 red apples, and this will be 1 portion.
But you could use whichever fruits are seasonal at the time, like rhubarb maybe would be nice.
You can add a bit of rhubarb. I'm going to use the blackberries today. With the mint will give it the freshness. So that's ready now. So I'll just grab a baking tray and we'll get that in the oven.
You don't need to grease the tray or anything?
No, just straight in.
Okay.
Because you've got the butter. You've got the butter, which is acts as a natural greaser.
Okay.
And that's ready to go. I'm going to go and pop this in the oven now.
How long does that go in for?
That'll be 5 minutes.
So it'll go nice and golden brown?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got that in, and we'll make our crumble mix now. So what we want to do is turn this on. We're going to use a little bit of butter just to get the pan greased up instead of oil, because obviously it'll be nicer and more creamy. So we'll just take a bit of that, and while it's melting I'll just cut the rest of this apple. So we've got that melting. So what we're going to do is just sweat these down a little bit, and then add our sugar, add our blackberries, and then cook it out, and then let it rest like we do with all the other dishes.
Okay.
And then we'll make the custard, and the time the custard's done, the crumble topping will be ready, and then we can have our dessert.
Okay, that butter looks ready to go.
So what we'll do is we'll just pop the apples in. So we'll just let those cook out now. We'll add a little bit of sugar to caramelise them. So add about 100 grams of sugar. So I'll just pour that in, and that'll just give it a nice sort of caramelised texture. And we'll put the berries in now so they almost purify, so it'll be like a puree.
Okay.
So we'll get all these berries in. And that's 1 punnet of berries. So while that's cooking, while you're stirring that, I can get on with the crumble. So if you just pass me the 2 bowls over. We're going to use all these eggs, so we're just going to split them, take the yolks out. A good way of doing this, because some people do it like that with the shell.
Yeah.
But if you want to be quick, you can just put it through your hand, like that.
You don't mind getting messy?
Yeah, and then you...
So you just want the yolk?
You just want the yolk,
okay. So how many egg yolks are you using?
So I'm going to use 8 for my custard recipe.
8?
Yeah, because you want it to thicken up really quick.
Okay.
Instead of using like a milk, I'm going to use double cream so it thickens up instantly.
Okay.
And the colour you're going to get out of that's going to be As you can see, it's starting to turn to a puree now. You're getting all the juices are coming out of the blackberries. So now we've got all the eggs ready. Just pour the sugar in, and then I'm going to use about 150 grams of sugar.
Okay.
And then you want to whisk them together so they combine. So just give it a whisk like that. Right, so what I need to do now is grab the cream out of the fridge and get that on the boil, and then we'll add that to that.
Should I grab the cream?
Please.
Yeah. So double cream.
Double cream, yeah. And we'll use 300 ml. As you can see, it's starting to get really thick now. So I'll just turn this on and we'll pour that in.
So this is the custard then. You put
Yeah.
the double cream straight into the pan.
Yeah, bring it to the boil.
Okay.
And then we will add it to the egg mix. And then we'll bring it back to the boil again, and then it's all ready to go.
The only ingredients there are egg, sugar and double cream.
And a little bit of vanilla essence.
Okay.
What I will put into this now. If you could pass over the...
Cream?
Yep, just pour that into there while I'm whisking.
Slowly?
Nice and slowly, yeah. Perfect. And now if you want to put that back on the hob, and I'll just put a little bit of essence in just to give it.
So that's vanilla essence?
Vanilla essence. It's like an extract, so.
How much? Just a drop?
Just a drop, just to give it a little kick. So what we'll do is we'll pour that into here.
Okay, it all goes back into the pan.
So it all goes back into the pan. We'll bring it back to the boil, and then it's ready. There you go. So the custard's ready.
So you can just leave that in the pan?
Yeah. You can just give it a little stir while it's
cooling down.
Cooling down. What we can do is just pour it into this jug.
Okay, I can do that for you.
Lovely. So now we've got our custard, our mix and our crumble topping. So what I'm going to do is grab the crumble topping out of the oven. So we got our crumble topping here. So what we need to do now is if you just pour that into that bowl.
So you put this part first.
So we put this part first, yep. So if you just want to pour that in there. So that's enough. We've got our filling in there. And then with the crumble topping, what you want to do is just fork it up. And you see it's nice and golden and ready to go. So we can literally bring over our crumble mix and just pour it on. So you now have got the crumble, the custard, ready to serve.
So we're going to have a taste.
Yeah, we'll have a little taste. I'll get you a spoon.
Should I pour the custard on?
Yeah.
That looks good.
There you go.
Thanks.
Have a little go on that.
That's good.
That's good, isn't it?
Super sweet.
Sweet, quick, fast.
Thanks for watching The Right Way. Remember to check out those links below and check out our website, chefleewright.com.
Until next time, always cook the right way.
I'll dance with you till it's late. Let 'em in till it's late.